From faking pranks to shocking public confessions, what happens when the internet's most controversial creators actually admit they lied, or worse? These are moments even their fans didn't see coming. When people started accusing Tyler Oliveira of being racist and faking his videos, most fans expected the usual silence, excuses, or a half-hearted apology. But Tyler did something totally different. Instead of hiding, he directly responded to every accusation, showing proof and explaining everything in detail. For someone known for wild and over-the-top videos, this honest and serious response really surprised people. Yet, not everyone agreed with it. If you don't know him, Tyler Oliveira is a YouTuber known for making big, attention-grabbing videos. But with that kind of content, people started looking more closely. Another YouTuber, Vince Vintage, decided to investigate Tyler's videos and claimed they weren't just dramatic, they were fake, and sometimes really troubling. Two of the biggest issues were a video where Tyler went to a shop that sells KKK items, and another where he set up fake car break-ins in a poor neighborhood. The internet reacted fast, asking if Tyler had gone too far and if he cared more about views than doing the right thing. Then Tyler responded. Instead of just saying, "I didn't do it," or giving a basic apology, he made a half-hour video where he carefully went through every claim Vince made. Tyler shared extra footage for the antique store part to give more context. He said his goal was to explore and criticize history, but admitted he didn't explain that well in the original video, which made things confusing. As for the car break-in video, Tyler stood by it. He showed proof and even shared crime stats from that area, saying his goal was to highlight real problems in society, even if the way that he did it made people uncomfortable. Tyler said the car break-in video wasn't just for views, it was his way of showing the real struggles people face in those neighborhoods. He even added an interview with someone from the area who had been affected by crime to prove his point, that it's a serious issue. While he didn't back down from his message, Tyler did admit that he made a big mistake with how he edited the video. He said the way that he cut things together may have caused people to misunderstand what he was really trying to say. The execution wasn't perfect, he admitted, but he made it clear. He stood by his intentions and wasn't going to let backlash change his story. But if Tyler was hoping that everyone would forgive him, that didn't happen. Some fans gave him credit for facing the controversy directly, saying it was rare to see a YouTuber be so honest and explain everything in detail. But others weren't convinced. They said parts of his story didn't add up, or claimed he only showed the proof that made him look good. Still, his comments were flooded with positive responses. Tyler's story didn't end with a clear answer. In his response video, he admitted that not everyone would be convinced. "Some people will believe what they want," he said, "but this is my truth and I'm sharing everything." Some viewers saw that as honest and brave. Others felt like he was using it as a way to avoid fully taking responsibility. But Tyler wasn't the only one to shatter expectations by coming clean. Next up is the example of what happens when a notorious prankster admits everything was fake all along. For years, Sam Pepper was one of the most talked about YouTubers. He became famous during the prank video era, making wild viral content that often crossed the line. Some of his pranks were funny, but others shocked people and not in a good way. Over time, fans started to question if his videos were even real and if they had gone too far. On top of that, serious personal accusations came out, and his reputation took a huge hit. Many people thought that his career was over, but then out of nowhere, Sam sat in front of the camera and made a conversation that surprised everyone. So let's go back to where it all began. Sam Pepper became famous in the early 2010s, during the time when prank videos were super popular on YouTube. He was known for pulling stunts and tricking people, which helped him get millions of views and lots of attention. While many people watched his videos, not everyone liked them. As his pranks got more extreme, the backlash started growing. One of his most infamous was the killing best friend prank, where he made someone think that their best friend had just been murdered. He wanted it to feel intense and dramatic, but instead, fans were shocked. Many called it fake, cruel, and totally wrong. The backlash quickly got worse. People started saying that many of Sam's pranks were fake. Other YouTubers broke down his videos and pointed out clues that things were staged. Fans stopped laughing and started rolling their eyes. It looked like Sam wasn't just trying to be edgy, he was also being dishonest. Then things got even more serious. Several women accused Sam of inappropriate behavior, which made even more people turn against him. His reputation was ruined, and the only thing left for him to do was to disappear from the spotlight for a while. But after staying quiet for years, Sam suddenly posted a video that shocked everyone. In 2016, he uploaded a confession called "I'm Sorry," where he finally admitted what many fans had suspected all along. Most of his pranks were fake. He explained exactly how videos like killing best friend prank were staged, using actors and fake reactions. But the biggest surprise wasn't just the truth, it was how honest he was. Instead of making excuses, he admitted he got lost chasing views and popularity. Looking straight at the camera, he said, "I was a douche, and I don't want to be that guy anymore." There were no special effects or dramatic cuts, just a tired creator taking full responsibility for the lies that made him famous. For fans who had always wondered if Sam Pepper's videos were fake, his confession felt like a huge shock. You don't often see YouTubers being so real about how hard it is to stay popular online. Sam explained that YouTube's system kept pushing him to go bigger and crazier just to stay relevant. That pressure made him fake videos and plan over-the-top stunts. But his video wasn't just about admitting he lied, it was also about showing how the system behind YouTube pushes creators too far. And what makes it really emotional was how honest he got about his personal struggles. He shared that the hate and the backlash led him to a very dark time in his life, and he admitted that he not only hurt his fans, but himself too. After Sam Pepper's confession, people had very mixed reactions. Some viewers appreciated that he was finally honest. They left comments saying that it took guts to admit all that, and a few even said that they were surprised that they were watching his videos again. One person wrote, "I didn't think I'd ever watch a Sam Pepper video again, but credit where it is due." But not everyone was impressed. Some felt like the apology wasn't enough. They reminded him that saying sorry doesn't fix all the lies and harm that he caused over the years. One comment even said, "Cool, you're sorry now, but what about all the people you hurt?" In the end, some fans gave him a bit of credit, but many still felt hurt and didn't fully forgive him. Was his regret genuine, or just another attempt at rebranding himself? Could he rebuild his platform, or had it been a bridge too far for the audience to cross? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. What if the Spice King never really liked spicy food at all? That might shock his fans, but it's true. Ramazan, who called himself the Spice King, became famous online for videos where he ate super spicy food and acted like he was dying or having some kind of crazy reaction. People loved watching him scream, sweat, and struggle through peppers like ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers. His reactions got him millions of views and tons of fans. But here's the twist, none of it was real. The heat wasn't real, and the whole Spice King act was fake too. Rami later admitted that the whole thing, pretending to love spicy food and acting crazy on camera, was fake. He said he didn't even like spicy food at all. This wasn't just a quick comment either. He made it very clear that the entire Spice King character was made up. "I've literally never eaten a spicy thing in my life, and I actually don't like anything spicy," he said. Everything, the hot sauces, the wild reaction, the drama was just acting. It was all planned to get views and to keep people watching. So how did he pull it off? Well, that's where Rami's story gets even weirder. He said that the whole act started as a strategy. When he first began making content, Rami tried being his real authentic self. He wanted to connect with people just by being honest, but it didn't work. No one cared. Then, during the pandemic, he saw spicy food challenges blowing up online. People were going viral by eating crazy hot peppers, and their channels were taking off. So Rami made a choice. Instead of being himself, he'd become a fearless spice-eating character. And just like that, it worked. Views exploded. Here's where it gets wild though. While fans were loving the Spice King videos, Ramazan's fake persona was doing more than boosting views. It started opening real doors. Acting agencies began reaching out, impressed by how convincing his performances were. He landed deals, made connections in the entertainment world. All the while, he kept the truth hidden. He hated spicy food. For Rami, this wasn't just a viral gimmick, it was strategy. The overreactions, the dramatic suffering, it was all part of a bigger plan to break into the industry. But the moment that Rami told the truth, everything started to fall apart. Fans were shocked, some felt tricked, and others were just confused. His confession didn't really sound sorry. In fact, he almost seemed proud of it. He admitted that he made the whole thing up on purpose and believed that his fans would notice. He said that he felt like he had made his viewers look dumb for believing it. And people were not happy. A lot of the comments were full of mixed reactions. One person wrote, "I hope you get a lot of acting gigs because you genuinely got me convinced." Another said, "What if he's lying now to further boost his career? Everything is a lie." Some people said they even respected him for being honest, but still, many fans felt hurt, and for a lot of them, the fun of it was gone. Ramazan faked things to get famous, but when he finally told the truth, it made a lot of fans feel weird. People started asking, if that was fake, what else are other creators lying about? His secret was about spicy food. But the next YouTuber's confession was way more personal and way more serious. When Colleen Ballinger finally spoke up about her ukulele apology, people had strong reactions. Many were confused and asked, why didn't she just say this earlier? For years, she was one of YouTube's favorite creators, so it was hard for fans to believe that what was happening. But the things that she was accused of were serious, like talking inappropriately with young fans and acting in a way that made people uncomfortable. And instead of clearing things up, her response only made the situation worse. Colleen, who became famous for her Silly Miranda Sings character, was loved for her funny videos, music, and awkward charm. But behind the scenes, things weren't so great. Some of her former fans came forward, saying she acted in ways that made them uncomfortable. These weren't just small problems. These were claims that she sent strange or inappropriate messages to younger fans and didn't treat her community the right way. Once these stories got out, people started talking about it everywhere on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube. Even fans who had supported her for years started to wonder if she was really the kind person they thought she was. When Colleen finally responded to everything, she did something that surprised everyone. Instead of talking seriously, she picked up her ukulele and sang a song. The video was called Hi, and in it she sang about the situation like it was just another performance.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
One line in the song even said, "It doesn't matter if it's true, just as long as it's entertaining." That made a lot of people upset. The whole thing felt like a joke to them. Fans and critics expected a real apology, but instead it looked like she was making fun of the serious claims against her. Many said it was awkward, disrespectful, and the worst way she could have handled it. People were upset right after the ukulele video. Twitter and TikTok were full of jokes and parodies making fun of it. Fans left comments saying that they were disappointed. One person wrote, "This is so insulting to the victims." Another said, "This response was a choice. How can you sing about something so serious?" Many people felt like Colleen didn't really understand how big the problem was. If she was trying to make things feel less tense, the video did the opposite. It made more people angry. For Colleen, the ukulele video caused damage that she couldn't take back. Even in a later, more serious video, she seemed to know that many people had lost trust in her. She said, "I'm not perfect, and there are things in my past I wish I could fix." But most of her viewers were left wondering, was she really going to change? Or was this just another act to save her image? But while Colleen was trying to earn back trust, another creator was doing something just as surprising and maybe even stranger. What if a YouTuber admitted that their whole personality was just a test? That's what Nikocado Avocado did. Nikocado Avocado is one of the most chaotic creators on YouTube. He became famous for eating huge amounts of food, having emotional breakdowns, and showing his body change over time. People watched his videos like a wild reality show. Some were entertained and others were seriously worried. But then, in a video called 2 Steps Ahead, Nikocado dropped a nuke when he said that it was all on purpose. Every meltdown, every weight gain, every crazy video, it was all planned. He said that he wasn't just making wild content for fun, he was doing to show how crazy internet fame can be and how people eat up drama. In case you don't know how he started, Nikocado Avocado, real name Nicholas Perry, first showed up on YouTube as a calm vegan creator. His early videos were peaceful and focused on healthy food. But after a falling out with the vegan community, he completely changed his lifestyle. He started making mukbang videos, where he ate huge piles of food on camera and talked to his fans, or more like a "what are you even watching?" This new direction made his channel blow up. He became known for eating tons of junk food, getting into drama with other YouTubers, and having emotional breakdowns that made people wonder if he was acting or actually struggling. Over time, Nikocado gained a lot of weight, and he became part of his online character. He even talked about having health problems, like trouble breathing and walking. These issues were often part of the drama in his videos. Some people thought it was just crazy entertainment, while others felt it was really sad or even harmful to him and the people watching. But what shocked everyone was when he said that he did it all on purpose. In his video, Nikocado said the crazy character he played was meant to show how much YouTube loves over-the-top content. He says, "People are the most messed up creatures on the planet," and added, "I've always been 2 steps ahead. The joke's on you."
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
He explained that his wild videos weren't just for fun. They were a way to make people think about why they enjoy watching chaos. The more extreme and unhealthy he acted, the more people kept watching. But the timing of Nikocado's confession made things even more confusing. Just before saying it was all a social experiment, he had lost a huge amount of weight, about 250 pounds. Fans were shocked. They hadn't watched him eat massive meals for years, and now he looked completely different. People didn't know what to believe. Was the weight gain part of the plan? Was losing weight the end of his wild character? Or just another twist? And most of all, if it was all fake, what did that mean about the people who watched and supported it the whole time? People were arguing in the comments under his videos. One person said, "I've always said to myself that I will get skinny when Nikocado Avocado gets skinny. I now have no excuses." Someone else didn't buy it and wrote, "This video will be official history of YouTube." But some fans were impressed, saying things like, "Love him or hate him, no one else is doing what Nikocado is doing." The reactions were all over the place. Some people believed him, some didn't. But either way, his video got people thinking, and that's pretty rare for someone whose channel is mostly about eating and making a mess. When YouTubers finally stop pretending and tell the truth, it doesn't just show that what they did wrong. It shows how hard it is to stay famous online. They're always trying to stay popular, get views, and make money, so a lot of them end up acting instead of being real. So the next time someone admits they faked something, ask yourself, are they actually being honest now, or are they trying to make themselves look better again? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, because who knows, on YouTube, the hardest thing to find is still the truth.